Welcome back, Puzzle Masters. This is the reveal and storyline of Anahata'S vessel. A huge shout out to Trish Durpe. She was the winner of Anahata'S vessel puzzle. She was able to make it through the story and everything the fastest, and she received the prize. So huge shout out to her as well as everybody who played along. Let's go ahead and get this reveal started. So we start the puzzle out by scanning the QR code. I already have it scanned here, but you can upload a picture or use a second device to scan the code. Once you do, you start at Anahata'S vessel. You're trying to find the other half of her memories, so you can put both memories together and use those as clues to find where she's at and bound her in the earth forever. Now, before I start the story, Anahata, the way I got that name is I looked up the green heart chakra, and Anahata is what they call it. I chose green heart chakra because I love the green hearts, so I named her that because when you look up the location of where, let's go over here. When you look up the location of where she's located, it is Glastonbury, and they actually have all of the chakras located in different areas of the world. These spots have some of the highest vibrations and energy frequencies in all of the areas of the world, and they've designated different chakras to them. So it all really correlates with the story. Anahata means heart chakra, and where she is located, and you must, embed her into the earth, is that you are creating this heart chakra spot right here in Glastonbury. So I was pretty proud of myself on that one. So we go back and we start the story. I'm going to read the story, but if you want to kind of skip along just to get the answers, you can do that. It starts off with Sneak. In the video, Anahata tells us to go speak to the town thief, Sneak, because he has, a clue for us that will get us into the castle gates. Sneak, huh? This guy sounds sketchy. Anahata said that I should visit him for some reason, so I might as well try. Sneak. Oh, why hello there, friend. I heard you are looking for a particular something from me, yes? You. Yes, Anahata sent me. Sneak. Oh, how very nice. I will gladly give you what you seek, a clue to help you get past Bakar's gate. But first, you must do something for me, yes? Should have known this guy was going to be up to something. I don't trust him. What do you need me to do? Ah, I am very happy you asked. Go to the wise old tree at the far end of the forest. Answer his riddle, and you will be granted a wish. Make that wish for me, and I will give you a very valuable clue for your journey. Why wouldn't you just do that for yourself? Why would you need me, and also, what would you wish for anyway? Ah, but you see, I am not as smart as thee. I am slow and cannot solve the wise tree's riddles. I have tried. If you were to solve and be granted a wish, I would love to have a Riddles for Dummies book. It sounds silly, yes, but I so desperately want to be able to understand that old crook and beat him at his own game. What do you say? This is such a waste of time, but I am definitely intrigued about this tree. Sure, I'll go for you. Then, when I return, you will give me the clue, correct? Oh, indeed. Indeed I will, friend. And this is the picture I chose of Sneak. Oh, he's so cute and sketchy. I loved this picture. I don't know who the artist is, but shout out to them because I love this character. So you're going to go into the woods. So we click go to the wise tree. And here we are at Camphor the Tree. The reason I picked not only this picture, but the name is because this tree right here is called Sacred Camphor. It's in Japan, and it's one of the 8 most sacred trees in the world. So he has a lot of significance as well, and he is a real tree. So he says, "Ah, hello, little one. I am Camphor. Solve my riddle and receive a wish." And hint, it's lowercase. All of these will probably be lowercase because it's just easier. And so he gives you a riddle. What belongs to you, but other people use it more than you? And your answer is going to be, lowercase, your name. And the reason I chose this riddle is because later in the story with the old woman, she starts talking about her husband's name. And so I wanted to really bring in some reference here in this riddle to kind of bring you back. So you go, okay, you guessed it right. So, good job, little one. What is your wish? And then you have 3 choices. And these were so fun to make to me because it was a choose your own, adventure as well as a puzzle. So each one has kind of like a little caption here. Wish 1, I could wish for his book, return it, and get the clue. Will he double-cross me, though? Wish 2, I could just ask for the clue myself. He will probably use the book to solve the riddles and get the vessel himself anyway. Or wish 3, I could also just wish for the memories and skip over all this mess. Who's the sneaky one now? Grins. So the shortest journey is if you pick the wishes. We want to get the wishes. We want to just solve this puzzle real quick. You realize that they are not Anahata'S memories. They are indeed the tree. Now, by choosing this choice, you actually get a really good clue because he starts talking about a woman in a cottage. She's beautiful. You feel an overwhelming sense of love, but also sorrow. You somehow know that you're about to leave her, forever frozen in a moment of never again. Never again will you feel her skin against yours. Never again will you kiss, whisper her love onto your very being. Frozen, always there but never moving. Forced to watch her grow old while you live on, time and time again. This is also another good clue to the old woman's puzzle that we get to here later. Okay, you could wish for the clue to the gate, and I really liked this one because what happens is it sends you right to the gate. You're able to use the clue that Sneak gives us. You're able to go pretty far within the story, but you realize that once you get to the chest, you've made a mistake, because if we choose to wish for the riddle of dummies and we take it back to Sneak, Sneak says, "Oh, kind friend, I have sent many on that journey, and no one has ever came back. I am beyond grateful for your trust in old Sneak. I just know that I will beat the old tree now. And for your kindness, I will not only give you the clue to solving the password at Bakar's gate, but I will give you valuable information I overheard in the town's alley 2 nights ago." So not only do we get the clue to the gate, all hail Bakar, but we get this little valuable clue that will help us along our journey once we get into the castle. And then there's this cute little, also, when I do solve the riddle, I will throw in a wish for you. What wish would you like granted? And this is just kind of a little play, to where you're able to make your own specific wish. And then Sneak says, "Oh, a nice wish indeed, consider it done." So it makes it kind of personal. So we're going to use the clue to open the gate to the castle. So we're going to go to the gate. And it says, "There is a numbered keypad on the gate. How would the clue that Sneak gave me be of any help? These are numbers." And so the clue that he gave you was all hail Bakar. And to solve this, you are supposed to convert each letter into a number, and that correlates to 12, 8, 1, 9, 12, 2, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, and an 8. Next. So we have solved the gate. Now we are in the castle, you guys. We're getting so close. Sneak's clue helped after all. You enter the castle corridor. It's layered in glass and gold. What a weird structure to build a castle out of, you think. In the corridor is a long hall. Doors of every color line the walls. In the far side of the room, you see what looks to be like a throne. On either side of the throne, you see 2 gold statues, guards. Their swords sit on the end of their outstretched arms. You notice that the guard's sword on the left is separated in the middle of the blade, like it was made out of 2 pieces instead of the solid sword on the right. You examine the sword and reach out and grab hold. Pulling down with all your might, the tip of the sword gives way. You step back. A groaning noise surrounding the throne cries out. "It's moving," you say a little too loudly. The throne shifts in its spot, creaking as it drops into the floor and disappearing into the under wall of a large tunnel. It's opened a passage. Stairs lead down to a seemingly pitch-black room. Quietly, you creep down and examine the room as much as your eyes will let you. A small glow of green peers out from a chest on the far side of a 6x6 room. 4 trolls walk the walls of the room, all wielding swords on their hips. Stupid trolls, you think to yourself. You despise trolls. They are dumb, weak, and selfish. They are horrible guards because they will stab each other in the back if it were to save their own skin. Useless creatures, scared of everything. You need to get to the chest, so you must decide what is the best action to take. And this is, I think, off of a Harry Potter game. A little troll. What will you do? So now we have a decision to make. There were a few clues, not quite a bit, in that story to kind of help you choose. But making the wrong choice really just only kind of took you to one spot. It didn't take you down a whole long goose trail, that if you had to come back. It pretty much, you found out that it was the wrong choice after making it. So once again, you have 3 choices and 3 little descriptions to kind of help make your choice. Disguise. I could disguise myself as Bakar, pretend that I need to have the chest examined and take it. I can run for the door and get out of here before any of them dumb trolls knows what hit them. Fight. They are weak. I can just take them all out and grab the chest. And torch. I can throw one of the torches I saw lining the corridor into the room. So if we choose disguise, you chose disguise. You were able to create a pretty convincing Bakar out of the items laying around the corridor. Walking into the room and requesting the chest to take the chest went over without a hitch. You just didn't calculate how heavy the chest actually was. You were sweating before you made it halfway through the room. Trolls have amazing smell, and they recognized that yours was different. They pushed one of the alarms that lined the wall, and a metal gate shut down hard. You are now stuck, forced to wait for your inevitable capture and death. You must choose another tactic. You made the wrong choice. But you found out pretty quickly. You didn't have to go down to any rabbit holes. So if we choose fight, you choose to fight. You barge in, screaming like a madman/woman. They are startled, so you are able to take the first one out pretty quickly. Bakar knew better, though. These weak trolls would stand no chance in a fight. He has set up alarm buttons all around the wall. This is why they were staying so close to them. One hits the alarm and a metal gate slams down hard. You are stuck in the room. You are able to finish off the other 3 trolls, but must now sit and wait for your inevitable death and capture and death. So we have to go back, and the correct choice to move on is torch. You chose torch. Trolls hate fire. That's why the room was only lit up by the glow of the memories. You throw the torch into the room and don't even need to bother to hide. They head straight for the door, heading in 4 different directions after getting outside. You are able to clear the room and take the time you need to open the chest. So we chose the correct one, and we go to the chest. And this is where, if you had chose to just get the code, you had realized that you made a horrible mistake, because the clue Sneak gave us for bringing him his book might come in handy for opening the chest. And the clue that he gave us was King Bakar goes by KB. So if we had chose the clue thing, we would have to go all the way back to the wishes, do all of that again. So we're going to open the chest because we have the clue. I'm not sure how we can use the clue Sneak gave us, though. The combination just looks like a bunch of ones and zeros. That sneaky bastard gave us a bogus clue, unless maybe you know how to use it. And here, this is like a super cheesy picture. I think it's actually from SpongeBob, but it's the only thing I could find glowing green. Her memories glow green because, once again, she is the heart chakra. What is the password to the chest? So, once we figured out by using his clue that Bakar goes by KB, we transfer capital B, capital K, and capital B into binary, and it gives us 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 4 zeros, and then a 1 and another 0. And we have opened the chest. Now we have all of the memories. Now we have everything we need to follow the path. Be sure to write this all down so you do not have to come back. We have the other two halves, which you find out are coordinates. They are longitude and latitude. You have the other set of the list and the other set of music notes. The reason I did this is because it would not accept a video for some reason. The video had to be uploaded online, and I just didn't want to do that because you can't use a URL of a private video. So I just did it that way. So we're going to start the journey to the vessel. Now we're at the old woman. Anahata told us to seek the old woman to get the tool we needed to lock the vessel forever. Old woman. I've been waiting for you. Come, sit, sit. It's so nice to have guests. I rarely have visitors. Yeah, it's nice to be here too. Anahata'S said that you might have a tool I could use. Ah, yes, the tool. You must solve my puzzle to prove your worth first, my dear. But enough talk about the tool. Come closer, because I want to tell you a story. Like I said, I never have guests and would love to have a chat for a moment. You begrudgingly agree while just wishing the old woman would give you the puzzle so you could move on. And the old woman begins to tell this story. I'm not going to read the whole thing about this beautiful man, and it says a lot of things that if you clicked on the wish for the memories, he kind of says the same things. She makes clues about, she visits him, but it seems to just be riddles and puzzles with him nowadays, and that is a hint to the answer of her puzzle. Now that list of words that you were given, it was 20 words. If you crossed out all of those words, it would leave the remaining letters that spelt out something along the lines like the answer is the name of my husband. I know there's a lot more words there, but the answer you seek is the name of my husband. That's what it was. And I know it's kind of hard to do on your phone. I found 2 different ways that you could do it. You can edit in an iPhone. They will let you use the pencil thing. You can edit in Snapchat as well as Facebook Messenger. So once you find out that you're looking for her husband's name, you put in everything all the clues to come up with Camphor. Her husband is the wise old tree. And she gives us a magical piano. This is going to be the tool that we use to secure Anahata'S into the earth forever. Now we have to find the location, and this gives you really no hints other than all the answers are within you. You hear almost like it came from the wind. Once you put those 2 locations, those longitude and latitude together, and then type them in, it would bring you to Glastonbury. That is where she's located. And the last thing is that we must use our music notes. We must play the piano to bound her forever. And the video was DSF, DSAGH. And then the extra set you got, JK. And then you have done it. You have solved the puzzle. You bound Anahata'S into the earth forever. She and her siblings now can create balance within our world. She thanks you not only with her words, but with a gift. For your bravery, I gift you our power within yourself. You now house all of mine and my siblings' power within 7 points of your body. As we are 7 points of energy within the earth, you are 7 points of energy as well. Use them wisely, brave warrior. Thank you again for your help. And then you are supposed to message, come find me puzzles with the word chakra, because that's what this all led to. Little secret thing there. And then that is the puzzle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was extremely fun for me to make. It took quite a while to build the story, but as long as you guys are having fun and you guys get your prize at the end, I am happy. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Stay tuned for the next puzzle coming Sunday, and I will let you guys know the day before when I'm going to be posting it, because I'm going to be trying different time frames to see if we can find a really happy medium for you guys, because it seems to be a little too early for some people. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Peace.